What's up, everybody? I hope you're having a wonderful day. If you're a New York Giants fan or a fan of like the Eagles or the Cowboys, and you want to know how the Giants did in their draft, you haven't had a chance to dive into it deep, say no more, fam. I'm here for you. Now, obviously a lot of controversy in New York. Shocker, right? Well, the center of the controversy was Daniel Jones, the quarterback from Duke, taken 6th overall. A lot of people are hating on it, talking shit on the Giants, talking shit on Daniel Jones. Well, I'm here to tell you, when I look at the tape, from what I see, I can see why he was their guy. Obviously, a lot of talk about Cutcliffe, the coach at Duke, being connected with the Mannings. So you kind of have that flair. But I'm going to tell you what right now. He does two things that are really good attributes, things he did in college that he's going to have to do at the next level. So even guys who didn't do this in college, they're going to have to do this in the NFL. But he's already been doing it in college for 4 years. I don't know if he was a 3 or 4 year starter. But so the first thing is pre-snap reading of the defense. He does a great job of locating the blitz. He does a great job of calling out the protections. He does a really good job of changing the plays and calling hot routes when he knows that there's going to be a free man coming. Another thing that he does extremely well is he protects the ball. He gets sacked. He covers it with both arms. He covers it very well. And he doesn't force a lot of passes in the coverage. He's not going to be a guy who's going to try to make the miracle throw in triple coverage. He's going to be the guy who's going to throw it. He's going to throw it away. Another thing that he does really well is that especially on deep passes, is that he's going to put it in a place where only his receiver is going to get it, or it's going to be incomplete. So he protects the ball. He doesn't throw a lot of interceptions. He doesn't turn the ball over. That's a great attribute. That's something that you're going to have to do in the pros. You're going to have to protect the football and limit your turnovers. He's already kind of already mastered that aspect of the game. Another thing that I think he does very well is he's very good over the middle. He's very accurate over the middle and the intermediate and short stuff, and then down the seams. He also has a better deep ball than I thought, because he doesn't really have a big cannon arm, but the guy he times it so well. He on the deep passes, he really reminds me of Phillip Rivers. He really does. He's a big guy like Phillip, 6'5", 230, something like that. Maybe not quite 230, maybe, because he can move. He can scramble a little bit. He has a little athletic ability. Now, the things he doesn't do well, he does hold on to the ball a lot, sometimes a little too long, and it causes him to get sacked. That's something he's going to have to work on. He's going to have to work on those hot routes, those short little flat routes to the hot receiver on blitzes. Timing that up, he's going to have to work on that. He's not a perfect quarterback by any means, but when I see it, when I look at it, I can see where they were coming from. They're like, that's our guy. We wanted to get him. They heard 2 teams were willing to draft him before 17, so you got him. Could they have traded back maybe and did a little more wheeling dealing and still got Jones and maybe some more picks? Maybe. We don't know who was willing to play ball, if they even tried. I don't know. That'll be on their head, but I don't think it's as crazy as a pick as people might think. My ceiling for him is Phillip Rivers. I think he could be that type of quarterback if he gets in the right situation. He gets time, you protect him. He moves well in the pocket, so the protection doesn't always have to be perfect. But I mean, in college, he just got beat up. He got beat up. But I don't think it's as bad as people think. I think he could be a good quarterback. I think he could be the franchise quarterback. I think he has those type of skills. He's not going to blow you away with his arm. Like I said, he doesn't have the biggest arm. He's not going to wow you. He's not as bad as the perception out there. People are going to tell you he sucks. People are going to say he's shit. But he's not shit. He's got something to work with. And it's just about if the Giants can get him to that next level. It's about if the Giants can put enough talent around him to up his game. And the next guy they took was Dexter Lawrence, who is just a beast of a run stopper. He's going to eat up zone blocking. If you try to zone block with this guy playing the 3 technique, it's not going to work. He's gonna mess it up. He's going to fuck it up for you. He played a lot of 3 technique at Clemson, but they moved him around. He could play other positions on the D-line, but he'd probably feel more comfortable in the 3 technique. That's what he played a lot of in college. Doesn't have the greatest pass rushing skills as a D tackle, but he flashed some flair there as well. Some things that I liked that I saw was he was able to hold ground, let the edge guys flush the quarterback back up the middle, and he just hold ground, shed the block, make the sack or the tackle. That's something he could do well. And in today's day and age, with a lot of the quarterbacks that can move now, who are mobile, that's a good attribute to have as a D tackle, in my opinion. The red flags for him are probably his conditioning. It looked like at the end of games, in some games he'd slow down a little bit. So we'll see how that goes. And then also, the PED suspension. That's not something you really want on your resume. But if he could do without the PEDs and get on the field and be an impact guy, then he'll do that. I think he will do that. And then the guy that I think really made their draft was DeAndre Baker, who I think is a top 3 corner in this draft. You can make a case for him being the best corner in this draft. Didn't allow a touchdown in like a year and a half. So I want to say close to 20 straight games. Didn't give up a touchdown. That's pretty impressive. Also, what I like about him is that he flashes these he has these plays where he flashes playmaking ability, where he baits the quarterback into throws in zone, but that leaves him open to being susceptible to double moves and other things. He's one of those guys where if he's going to go for it though. So he's going to go for it. He's going to make some plays, and he's probably going to give some plays up. Especially as a rookie, but he's gonna come in and he might have an impact when it comes to takeaways. But his best skill really is his man-to-man defense. His man-to-man defense. He times jump balls very well. He has phenomenal ball skills just overall. He has really excellent timing on the point of catch. I'm kind of rambling on a little bit, but on to the next guy, Oshane Exema. Oh, I forgot how to pronounce his name. Oh my goodness. Zemines. I know I'm saying it wrong. I apologize. But he has a chance to come in as a rookie and play a role on 3rd down and get to the quarterback. He is a physical specimen. He's a little stiff, but his power and quickness off the line, off the snap is special. He's very quick and aggressive with his hands, gets off of blocks, gets off alignment in his speed rush very well, keeps his feet moving. A lot of guys will try to swim move and knock the offensive lineman's hands off of them, but in doing that, stop their feet or readjust their feet. He has a good way of smacking away the hands and keeping his momentum going upfield and getting that good speed rush. So he has a chance to come in and impact as a rookie. And he has a chance to develop into something more every down player to stop the run, because he's not a very good run stuffer. He relied a lot on his athletic ability to get off of blocks in the run. At Old Dominion, didn't play against the greatest competition. So he has some work to be done, but I think has a high ceiling. And we'll see where his floor can be. It depends on how well they coach him up in New York. I hear he takes very well to coaching. So that's a good sign there too. So to me, they had a very good draft from top to bottom. Another guy, honorable mention, Julian Love, cornerback from Notre Dame. He's not like a big flashy guy. He's going to come in, he's going to work hard, he's going to do dirty work. He can eventually be a starter, I believe, for them. You know, they could have drafted their starting 2 corners by the end of next year.